Hi everyone. I'm here recording a quick video to recap some of the lessons from the last week going into the final week this week. So we talked about style this week. I noticed a lot of your responses could be broken up into two categories: more modern contemporary style and then more of a historical style. I noticed the following students chose more modern or contemporary artists: Jasmine, Valerie, Daniela, Lisa, Kuna, Liliana, Tanya, Maribel, Lakendra, Jaime, and Yesenia. And then 5 of you chose more historical artists: Vera, Keisha, Jalen, Alberto, and Nikia. I noticed some similarities where there were multiple students who chose Rembrandt, Van Gogh, Frida Kahlo, and Diego Rivera. So that was exciting to read about. Something I think about with style that I had mentioned to some of you was the importance of context and the time period that was happening when those artists were making those works. So technological changes also impact style. One example I can think of is the Industrial Revolution around the 1800s, late 1800s, really influenced Impressionism, which some of you had chosen. Van Gogh kind of falls at the tail end of Impressionism. That was a period of time where work was becoming kind of less emphasized in life and leisure was becoming more common. So a lot of the images of Impressionism related to leisure, boat rides, going to the ballet, going to out to restaurants and bars. Another important technological advance that has influenced art and influenced style is the invention of the camera. And I'm curious if anyone knows when the camera was invented. It was technically invented in the 1800s, but it wasn't until the 1900s when it became more widely available. And it really wasn't until the last 20 years, in the 2000s, when it was really widely available with the camera phone. So we're kind of living in this very important time period in terms of photographs, color photographs becoming so ubiquitous, as well as the internet and those relationships, and all of that greatly impacts style, not only in terms of art, but in culture, society in general. So a couple things going on, going into the final project. I want to encourage you, when you're writing about works, to think about three important things. So the first is describing the image. Be sure that you're providing a kind of overview of the image with the subjects, the scene that's happening, and any kind of symbolism that you see. And then you'll go on to the formal elements. So with that, be sure you're talking about which elements you see, where they occur, and then also how they impact your understanding. And then take all of those things and connect it back to the emotions that you're getting from the image, or what you believe the artist may be communicating. One other recommendation I have for you is that with this past discussion with style, a lot of you did choose more historical, more famous, well-known artists: Rembrandt, Jacques-Louis David, Van Gogh, Frida Kahlo. I encourage you to choose people that you don't know for the final project so that you can learn about somebody new. And in addition to that, I posted a link to a list of contemporary artists, meaning people working and living today. So we did a little bit of that last week with Julie Meiretu, Chris Wares, but I encourage you to keep looking at contemporary artists and possibly choose one of those from my list that you'll find in the final projects assignment folder. So as always, please let me know if you have any questions, concerns, and I'm happy to help. Have a good rest of your week. Take care.